Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Teri Hunter. I'm an intuitive astrologer, and I'm here today to talk about the full moon in Cancer. It's going to be a tense one. It's conjunct Mars. It's happening on January 13th, 2:26 p.m. Pacific time. Let's pull up the chart. All right, here we go. The full moon is where the moon and sun are in an opposition, and the sun's light is reflected off the moon. We see here that the moon is in Cancer. It is at 23 degrees, which is the Aquarian degree. It's a degree that represents liberation, freedom, a 2.0, moving into the future. And so there's going to be some kind of illumination that I would say brings home something important for you. Somewhere you've felt potentially stuck, or you've been operating on fear, or there's been some kind of repression, some kind of limitation. And now this full moon is exposing that. And in the expose of it, there is a new opportunity. We see Mars is retrograde in fall in Cancer at 27 degrees. It is in a conjunction, 4 degrees within the moon. And to me, this brings something up. Heat in the home, being very potentially hot about old things. The sun is in Capricorn. Capricorn rules history, it rules mankind's history. And so there could very well be something that comes up in your personal life that basically says, I can't do this anymore, or I can't do this in this way anymore. It is depleting me. Mars is at 27 degrees, which is the Gemini degree. This is the degree of thinking, speaking, writing, teaching. It is the degree of journalism, of the media. So there could be something that comes up within the media that exposes something that's been out of balance, and it could potentially have something to do with war or with conflict, world conflict. The Mars is in a trine to Neptune, and therefore it's in a trine to the North Node as well. And I think this is an illumination of some kind of deception or something that we were unaware of, something that has been a key piece of information that without it, we cannot truly move the story forward. I think this is further supported by the moon's sextile to Uranus. Uranus is retrograde 23 degrees of Taurus, and it has been since mid December at the 23rd degree, and it will remain at the 23rd degree until March. Uranus is currently slowing down at the end of January. It will move direct. So this is very powerful and very it tees up again some sort of history that is exposed, that has been holding things back. It's been thwarting them, it's been limiting them, it's been restricting them. And Uranus is wanting to move the story forward. And it may also come up in the respect of um, an argument or something heated has to happen in order for the energy to pop. When I look at this, I feel like there's potentials within our individual lives, but more than anything, I feel like there is information coming from the world stage. We have recently experienced the devastation of the fires in Los Angeles, and the moon is in the sign of home and hearth, and Mars is fiery, and the sun could be, we could literally be finding out more about government and how decisions are made, and how they affect the masses that will then move our stories forward in a more clear-cut way. When I look at the half square from the moon and Mars to Jupiter, Jupiter is retrograde in the sign of the media, in the sign of the neighborhood, the sign of communications, the sign of journalism and teaching and writing and speaking. So again, I feel that there's a strong potential that we will, through this full moon, discover that government agencies, the sun in Capricorn, and this is being exposed. It's a pretty wide I guess a wide orb between Pluto and the sun, but Pluto has been continually mucking it up, bringing up the underbelly of things and wanting to move us into the future. And then when I look at Venus in her exaltation in Pisces, what I see in the square and a half over here to Mars and the moon is that this could have something to do with money and not wanting to spend money or wanting to hold on to money for some reason. So ultimately, what I think, let me stop my share, is that this full moon in Cancer is going to illuminate for us something that's been going on within our home. And I don't mean the house that you live in. I mean the country, the city, the state that you live in. You could find that there have been structures that have been, focusing on one area while another area is suffering, and the imbalance has caused problems. And this is all part of the 2.0 version of what we're walking through as Pluto moves into Aquarius and makes aspects to Neptune and to Uranus. We will be bringing up what doesn't work, what's erosive, and moving it into the future. So I think it's important during a full moon not only to be aware of the information that comes through, but then to set intentions on how to use that information in the most constructive way possible. So if you've had a divine disruption, the opportunity is to look and to see if whatever has been disrupted was built on some sort of fear, on some sort of scarcity or lack, and then to step into a vibration of abundance. And in order to be in a vibration of abundance, there is the invitation to spirit to bring that abundance in. Thank you for bringing me all the resources I need to get my goals completed, to get my dreams accomplished, and to experience them. Okay, everybody, this is just a brief, quick little full moon video. We've got a lot of shifts going on in 2025 with the stars, and we're going to feel it more and more as we move into February, March, April, and May. And I also want to say this. There is the United States inauguration happening on the 20th. This full moon is the week before that. So we could find out some information about that as well. Anyway, it's it for me. Again, my name is Teri Hunter. I'm an intuitive astrologer. I'm available if you'd like to book a reading with me. My information is below in the description. And please join me Sunday mornings live at 11 a.m. Pacific time. That's where we do tarot card readings and we get the angel's advice for traversing the week ahead's transits. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.